Hi, I'm Miss Cindy, and today I'm going to be sharing a color story with you. Now, during this story, colors start to disagree with each other. They just can't get along. But by the end of the story, they learn a valuable lesson. After our story, we're going to do the coolest milk magic chemistry experiment. I can't wait to do this. I've never done it before. Chemistry is all about different materials and how they're put together and what they're made up of. It's also about how these different materials act under different conditions. So today, we're going to see a chemical reaction between milk and dish soap, and it's going to be colorful. Kind of even looks like fireworks. So let's begin with our story.
Mixed, a colorful story written and illustrated by Ari Chung.
In the beginning, there were 3 colors: yellows, reds, and blues. Reds were the loudest. La, 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 la. Yellows were the brightest. Bing! And blues were the coolest. Vroom, vroom, beep, beep. Everyone lived in color harmony until one afternoon when a red said, "Reds are the best." The yellows disagreed. "No, we're the best because we're the brightest." The blues were too cool to even respond. The colors decided to live in separate parts of the city. Reds lived in Redville, blues lived in Bluetown, and yellows lived in Yellow Heights. But then, one day, a yellow noticed a blue, and something happened. "I feel so happy when I'm near you." "And I feel so calm when I'm with you." Yellow and blue became inseparable. Life felt so vibrant. But not all the colors were happy about it. "Colors shouldn't mix. I don't like yellow's effect on blue. That blue isn't bright enough for yellow." But yellow and blue loved each other so much, they decided to mix. Dum dum da dum, dum dum da dum. Together, they created a new color. They named her green. Green was bright like yellow and calm like blue, but really, she was a color of her own. Everyone was fascinated. "Aw, she's so cute. I've never seen anything like her before." Even the grumpy colors fell in love with green. "Can I hold her?" The colors began to see new possibilities. Soon, other colors mixed and mixed and mixed and mixed. There were so many new colors and a lot of new names. "Oh, be careful, Jade." "Don't forget your glasses, Lavender." "Have fun, Amber." The old neighborhoods of Redville, Bluetown, and Yellow Heights didn't make sense anymore. Everyone wanted to live together, so they rebuilt the city. The new city was full of color. It wasn't perfect, but it was home. I hope you enjoyed that story. I was really happy that the colors all decided to be friends again and that they realized it's okay to be different. We love all the colors. So next, we're going to do our chemistry experiment. Now, I've never done this experiment before, so I'm really excited and my mind's wondering how it's all going to work out. But in this experiment, when the reaction happens, the colors will blend together just like in our story and they'll mix. Maybe we'll see some new colors. So you can go ahead and either just watch me do the experiment or grab the supplies and do it along with me. Let's begin. Good luck.
You will need the following supplies: food coloring, cotton swabs, dish soap. Dawn is recommended for its grease-fighting properties. Milk. A whole milk is recommended because it has more fat in it. And some sort of baking dish or bowl or plate that has a flat bottom surface. The first step is to start pouring your milk into a baking dish or another flat bottom surface. You don't need a lot of milk. You want to just cover the bottom and then a little extra. The next step is you want to pour a bit of your dish soap into a bowl and then put your cotton swabs next to it so they're ready to use. Now you want to fill the top of the milk with drops of food coloring. Go ahead and make any little pattern you'd like and use any colors you want. I'm using green and blue and purple and pink and a lighter blue. Now that our color drops are ready, we can grab a cotton swab and dip it into our dish soap. Just coat the tip and then bring it to the plate and gently touch the milk in your dish right at the surface and see the reaction that happens. Wow, look at that. It does look like fireworks exploding in the sky. It's just like in our story. The colors are blending together. They mixed. You could even swirl the color around to see what that makes. You can always get a new cotton swab and try to move some more around. So, milk is made up of minerals, proteins, and fats. Those things are susceptible to changes. So when the dish soap is added to the milk, those soap molecules run around and try to attach to the fat molecules in the milk. You wouldn't see this happening without the food coloring. The food coloring looks like fireworks because it's getting bumped around as the soap heads for the fats, creating the cool bursting of the color. When there's no more movement, all the fat molecules have been found. Okay, that was so much fun that I had to try it one more time. So here is a fun fact. No two milk magic experiments will ever be the same. So as you can see, mine looks different than the first time. And just so you know, they do recommend using a whole fat vitamin D milk, but I didn't. I only had 1% here, and I did the experiment with 1% milk, and it seemed to work out just fine.
Wow, guys, that experiment was amazing. I mean, the way the colors bursted into circles, and I love when we did the squiggly swirly effect, and it made a cool pattern. I'm so glad we did that experiment together. So when you do this experiment at home, you can do it multiple times, and just like a real scientist, you can change something in your experiment. So maybe instead of using a cotton swab, you use a cotton ball and see if that makes a different pattern. It could, I don't know. Or maybe like I used a 1% milk. What if I would have used that full whole fat vitamin D milk? Would that have made my science experiment different? Would it made a different chemical reaction? Or would my experiment have lasted longer? I don't know. Or what if we would have added something else other than just the food coloring? What if we would have added glitter? Would that have changed what our experiment looked like? Would it even have worked? I don't know. These are things that make you go, Science makes us wonder. And the great thing is we can just do these experiments and change things, and we can see what works and what doesn't work. So have fun creating your science experiment at home, and I hope you find some new ways to do it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.